What's up, everybody? This is your boy Steve OD from the 313. I did some upgrades. I started off with the drive shafts, switched them out from the plastics to the metal. I think it looks pretty good. Adds a little bit of weight to the vehicle too. This is my HSP Crawler RGT. Just showing you some pictures of what it looks like from here. And then I do some shocks and some differential stuff. Alright, I took the shock off here, and as you can see, it's got some of that fuel tubing, and I'm just going to cut that crap right off because it only gives it a little bit of travel. And then also, when I pop this, there is like absolutely, you ain't going to be able to see it, but just trust me when I tell you, there was like no oil in this thing. So I'm going to pull all 4 shocks off, cut this fuel tube and crap off, fill these puppies up with some oil, and should get a little bit better shock action, or, you know, better than what it is. I mean, right now it's crap, so anything will probably be an improvement right now. Alright, now I'm going to try to relocate these shocks. They were mounted on the inside here, and I'm going to swap it around and put it on the outside, because you can put that little ball joint thing in on the outside too. These body posts do get in the way, but I'm just going to chop the body post out, you know, so I can get to it. That way I can mount the shocks to the outside. I'm going to have to switch up the links on the bottom with the shocks, but that's no problem. So let me get at it and see what I can put together here. Alright, I'll show you guys what I was talking about that I'm doing. Just tightening it down. What I basically did was took the body post, pulled it out, took this ball in, swapped it from the inside, put it on the outside. So easy peasy. It didn't want to come loose for a minute. I said, "You want to play rough? Okay." So we'll be right back. I'll do the rest. Alright, now that we got all the shocks done, filled back up with oil, cut the fuel tubing, took the spacers out, nice and smooth, like a butter. I thought this would be a good time to do like Steve Tanks and Trucks did with moving the servo forward, because it hits this plate here and it just sucks because there's not that much suspension travel. So I'm going to pull this receiver off. It's just double-sided tape, and then trim that plate with where the servo was hitting at, and I'll just have to mount this receiver. You know, there's the plate, there's the receiver. I have to mount it, move this on-off button, and move it next to the ESC right there. So let me get this going, and I'll be right back. Alright, I cut that off with the Dremel. Trim that plate up front there. Now I'm just going to take my knife and clean it up a little bit. Alright, an update here. We got the shocks mounted back up. The outside mounting was a bust. It no work, but I did cut the body posts. I actually raised them up one notch. Also, I'm moving this bumper out. It's just these two screws right there, so that way it should get some more clearance, so I can get some more suspension travel. Alright, now it's time to check out these axles, starting with the rear, moving along to the front. So I wanted to show you guys real quick. I pulled this I pulled this axle apart, and there is absolutely no grease in this thing, so I'm glad that I pulled it apart. So I'm guessing the front and the back are both totally bone dry like this, so I'll have to fix that. Alright, I'm giving you guys a look at this front axle. It's very easy to take apart. There are 4 screws on the bottom, 1, 2, 3, and then there was a 4, and then just the same on the top side. Once you get the screws out, you can pull this off, pull that off. Then there's 4 screws to open this up, and then you throw your grease in. When you start taking things apart, just for a tip for the new guys, I do put my stuff in like an order, so I know when to put it back. And then also a cool tip is, like if you have a magnet like this or any type of magnet and your screwdriver is not magnetic, if you just slide the magnet over it a few times, then it becomes magnetic. So that's just a quick tip. Alright. Alright guys, sorry, the last video I was wrong. To get into these axles, we do actually have to take the 4 screws, pull the servo off, which is no big deal. These 3 little screws here in that plate. So, like if you wanted to change out like this weak ass servo, I wish I had another servo because I would change it out right now, but I don't, so I'm going to have to put this piece of crap back in there. But, yeah, no big deal. Just to get in those axles, you just got to pull the 4 screws and then those 3 screws and you're good to go. So on with the next. Alright guys, yeah, like I thought, there's not a lick of grease in this puppy. So, I've never seen one so dry. Looks like it's never had anything touch this plastic before. So, we're going to take our marine grease and pack it in that bad boy. Get it waterproof, make sure the thing don't rust, and I'll get back to you. Alright guys, all we gotta do is screw this thing back together and we'll be good with the front axle. We'll have both axles done, greased, completed, and put back on the truck. And here it is, guys. This is the truck with a little bit more articulation just by doing these simple upgrades. Anybody can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, like and subscribe if you like this video, and we'll see you next time.